What is the most bizarre reason a customer got angry with you? I applied another discounts to the total instead of the promoted discounts to save her more money. Had to get into an argument with her just to explain I'm trying to save her more money. She wasn't having it. Pay more money. I don't fucking care anymore. Had a lady refuse to believe I entered her discounts properly. Pulled out my calculator and did the math and she still refuses to believe it. She asks for a pen and paper and then proceeds to work out her discount by hand. She shows me the number and I say yes. Mom, we can do that price. It was exactly the price I originally told her. Turns out later she complained again to someone else, but ended up leaving. Reminds me of when I was at Subway once and the lady in front of me ordered 2 6-inch meatball subs and at the end the guy was like, let me ring that up as a single 12-inch to save you some money, and the lady lost her shit. Guy was like, right, okay, 2 6-inch meatball subs it is then. You're right. Refused to sell woman a Whopper. Worked at McDonald's. I hear this one all the time. Or the other way around. Burger King refusing to sell a Big Mac. Well, if you work at a McDonald's, you'll hear it a lot. Except, they usually just say, oh well I meant a Big Mac haha, or yeah that thing. And laugh it off when you tell them, sorry, did you mean a Big Mac or quarter pounder? They don't usually spend 5 minutes pitching a fit claiming that you are trying to make fun of her and caused problems. They noticed I had an accent. I'm from Southern Virginia and North Carolina area and pointed it out as Russian. I don't know how they possibly thought my accent was Russian, but I corrected them and they got angry that I was being condescending to them. The personification of a Facebook moms group troll looking for a fight regardless of logic and sound maturity. You type with an accent. The only people I know of who type with an accent are Scots. And what's that supposed I mean? Yes gonna. A woman I had never met or seen in my life asked me where her kids were. I was confused and said I'm sorry, I don't know. And she yelled and asked where they put them. She stormed off angry at me. I never had a clue why she asked me. I can tell from your kind eyes that they are in your heart and on your mind. I used to work for Best Buy and Geek Squad but would cover PC occasionally. I had someone get mad at me because the quality of Intel chips has been steadily going down and they wanted me to give them a discount to buy an Intel laptop. They obviously knew it was a manufacturer's thing, as they even talked to me about how Intel is pushing their resources into quantum computing and not advancing current hardware the same way. Like, I can't just call someone at Intel and tell them to change their focus. I can't give you 20% off a new laptop because you dislike AMD and the price for performance doesn't really match anymore. This sounds like when my father-in-law started calling his son, who has a job in oil and gas, every time his gas prices changed. She claimed that I was thinking bad thoughts about her and the resulting negative energy was making her feet bleed. I wasn't thinking bad thoughts about her before that, but I sure as shit was after. You should have run with it. You're lucky that's all I'm making bleed. Apparently I didn't greet her at the drive-thru with enough enthusiasm, but the real gag is it wasn't even me on the speaker, and when I corrected her she got even madder. Now, imagine being her child. Babies raising babies. And then, from the right side of the screen came a man. A man with a plastic rectangle. A woman and her high school daughter walk up to me while I'm working in Bath and Body Works. Here's how the convo goes. Mom, we don't know what they are called, but you know those things you can wear around your neck and you clip keys or badges to them. Do you sell those here? Me. Oh, do you mean lanyards? Mom, what did you call me? Me. Nothing. You said you didn't know what those things are called. They are called lanyards. Unfortunately we do not sell them here. Maybe check Hot Topic. Mom. Whatever. Thanks for wasting my time. As they turned to leave, the daughter turned behind to her mom's back and mouthed, I'm sorry, to me. Poor girl. That mom was nuts. You lanyard. Worked at Walmart and this guy went through my line buying something for his tires. He accidentally got two different things. One was a lot more expensive than the other. He got pissed looking at his receipt and demanded to know why one cost more money. I looked at the products and noticed one had some gel inserted in the product. I told him this and he demanded to know why this made the product more expensive. I explained to him I knew nothing about cars and was just a cashier, but he could go to customer service to exchange the more expensive product for the cheaper one. He then refused to leave my line until I lowered the price of the more expensive product. By the way, I was working the express checkout line on Friday at 5:30 and a huge line was forming behind this man-child. My manager finally got him to leave the line and go to customer service, though his son was in line behind him and apologized for his father's actions. Good son. I've had to do this on my mother's behalf at an 85-degree bakery. I still feel bad for the guy behind the counter. Poor kid.